All his life he had known nothing but hate, and it had sustained him like bitter wine. Now he tasted absolute power, and he knew he would do anything to keep it. It would not be enough to see his siblings destroyed, and his father broken beneath his hand. It would not be enough to wear the armor of the Valkar and go to war in the Witch King's name. No amount of gold, nor slaves, nor lofty title, nor terrible authority would ever be enough for him. The entire world might not be enough to slake the hunger that now seethed inside, but he would feast upon it nonetheless. Welcome back to part 2 of my Malus Darkblade Mortal Empires campaign playthrough, and we've got some decisions to make. And to an extent, I've already made them, as the demon whispers sweet nothings in my ear. We've got to move on Haunted Forest, because the Greenskin tribes, as soon as I move away, they're going to go on Flayed Rock or Pig Barter and reconquer all my settlements. They are going to declare war on me, no question about it, so we have to strike first. I think I have made the decision to move towards the World's Edge Mountains. I think Darkhold will be a fantastic starting position to begin my invasion of the lower World's Edge Mountains. And if we take a look at the map here, that's not the map, what am I doing? I think we want to just move up here, because one of the important things about Malus Darkblade is that he is all about mountainous regions, and I think that this is really kind of form the basis of our empire. The jungles and the mountains, and I think the mountains are a lot closer than the jungles of the Southlands are, so I think we're going to go towards the dwarfs, because you can't do that in a normal Dark Elves campaign. You'll never fight them unless you're like 200 turns into Mortal Empires, so I think that is going to be the game plan. I'm going to begin going into raiding stance right now and see if I can bait them out. I think I am going to declare war, because I wouldn't mind if these stacks separated. One went to Pig Barter and one came my way, or if both came out. I just don't want to deal with the garrison and both armies at the same time. We do have the Black Ark ready to drop some bombs from on high, and we have reached level 10 with Hawklear, so we're going to pick a martial name of power. And I want to see what I get here. Alright, we've got Griefbringer, Discouraged Contact Effect, Reducing Leadership, and Faded Shield for a 10% ward save. I'm not gonna lie, those are some of the weaker ones I've seen. There are a lot better ones than those. Yeah, shut up, demon, indeed. But 10% ward save isn't terrible. Discouraged. Man, those kind of suck ass. Those are really kind of weak compared to some of the ones I've seen before. It's not that they're horrible. That would be really good. It has a lot of synergy with Tz'arkan when I unleash him. And then there's Faded Shield for the ward save. I'll go the ward save. Hawklear, Faded Shield. Okay, so he's got a 10% ward save now. He'll be tankier. He's on a cool one. 110 armor, 10% ward save, certainly not bad. What I'm thinking about doing here is maybe unleashing Tz'arkan. I don't think, yeah, they can't attack me on this turn, so I'm not going to do it yet. But if both stacks come towards me, it might be fun to use him for a turn before we imbibe our elixirs. Back home in Hag Graef, we are moving on Circle of Destruction.
Feel my whip.
And it looks like Malekith might take that before me, so I used a war target to hopefully make him retreat and go back. I love how I'm controlling Malekith, not the other way around. You've been a useful slave, Witch King. A useful slave indeed. Let's see what they do. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Oh yes, there is one thing I'm forgetting about Malus Darkblade. I need to recruit the Crows of Cain, but I'll do that next turn, because I don't want to waste the upkeep when I don't need them this turn. So let's see what they do. I didn't actually declare war yet, which I also probably should have done. But hopefully they just declare war on me. I don't think they're very happy with my presence anyway. Well, things are getting real spooky in the Haunted Forest. I don't know where they went. I think they might have gone towards Pig Barter, but there's a very good chance they're just laying an ambush right here. Which, to be honest, I don't really care if I trigger the ambush. It'd be a fun battle. So I am going to take a calculated risk and move towards it in the hopes that they move towards Pig Barter, I can just snipe the settlement out. But I have no idea. I would not be surprised if as soon as I click my right mouse button here, I trigger a scary ambush.
Do not
there he is. Alright, so they underwayed away. So they're going to come back, which is... Can I... No, I don't have enough movement points. What I could do... I don't want to go into forced march because then I'll be tired and all my troops will really suck. So I think I'll just stay here. They might retreat. My hope is that... You know what, maybe that is worth it. If I can catch them in underway stance.
Shut up, demon!
When they retreat backwards. I'll be able to snipe out a stack. Back home, we have taken Circle of Destruction, and Trench Craventail is right here. He's in Hotek's column, he's in the Monoliths. We're gonna have to deal with him sooner rather than later. And we are in the red on income, not really a huge deal. Let's take a look and see what these greenskins do. And just to be safe, I think we probably should unleash Tz'arkan. They are both in range of attacking me, or at least reinforcing. Yeah, if he underweights right there, he would be able to reinforce. So there's actually a good chance they will attack because I'm in forced march and tired. So we are going to unleash Tz'arkan here, which is unfortunate because you can only use this every 40 turns, and I was 1 turn away from getting him. But I think it's probably the right call. Alright, so we have Tz'arkan. And we'll want to recruit our final Regiment of Renown. Which will be more effective here? Dread Spears will be able to beat back Orc Boys by themselves, but the Crows of Cain, they have a lot of archers. They have a lot of archers. I think...
I am consumed.
Yeah, we're going to go for the Crows of Cain. They have regen when they're in melee, which is going to be pretty useful. And I dearly love Harpies anyway. So let's go back home for a second. Look at what's going on down there. We recently captured Circle of Destruction. And it looks like Trench Craventail is hanging out right here in Hotek's column and Monoliths. So we do have to be worried about him. We're going to go to war with him sooner rather than later. I want to take a look and see what the greenskins do.
There are many possibilities in agreement.
She is going to want a non-aggression pact for 300. No. Not feeling that right now. Who knows when I'll want to conquer Harganeth. City of Executioners would be a pretty useful one.
Have you grown
got some
so
landmark buildings.
tired of cowering that you offer your death so...
And no, Alyssa. That ain't happening, playa. We don't play those games here in Nagaroth. Alright. So, Red Cloud are gonna make their move. Makes sense. They do outnumber me by quite a lot. That's a double stack. That's why we decided to unleash Tz'arkan. So what I think we're gonna do, honestly, is throw Malus Darkblade into the teeth of the enemy defense and just bombard it with missiles from the Black Arcs. And those in combination with the regen, I don't think Orc Boys can touch him. And they only have 1 war boss. Let's give it a shot. Tz'arkan, we're gonna need you here, buddy. Alright, time to put up or shut up, Bad Elf McBlacksword. We've got a big battle to fight here. I don't know how many Orc Boys they have coming in. It's probably going to be pretty close to 3,000. So yeah, we got our hands full. But maybe a terror rout will be imminent once Malus Darkblade and Tz'arkan get in there. We will do a little bit of skirmishing. I don't see the point of just throwing in my troops willy-nilly. We have the ability to deal some damage beforehand and maybe isolate some of the archers and stuff, but when they consolidate their position here, we're looking at, yeah, 3,000 Orc Boys. That is a big ol' wah. And Orc Boys will hurt, for sure, when they've got wah pops. So not yet sure exactly how I want to handle this. I think we could always just take the high ground. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad idea. And we're going to begin our skirmishing with the Scourge Hunter Chariot. But there's nothing large to shoot at. So what can we shoot at that would be worthwhile? I guess we just start charging stuff. Baiting out some missile play. And get some shots in with the Medusa. We're going to swing wide out here. Swing low, sweet chariot. Take a look at these bad boys. Really cool looking.
Chariots, no survivors.
And when we charge in, yeah, you don't want to shoot me. I know you don't want to shoot me. Oh, there's actually no, there's smoke bombs there. There's smoke bombs. Run! Oh, dodge. Let's get you off skirmish mode there. Alright, they're fine. You have to be careful with both the Dusa and the chariots. Chariots have 80 armor, so they're not going to get too much damage done to them from skirmish fire. But Dusa, on the other hand, can get pretty beaten up. She's only got 30 armor. And that is probably her biggest weakness. That and the big hitbox. Alright. Let's go. Let's start killing some stuff. Shoot into those nasty skulkers. We'll move you out to the flank and start charging down some of the infantry there. Need to run. Move you into your own control group. And wow, they smoke bombed me in the air. How does that work? I had no idea that actually worked like that. That should not work. I'm gonna pop that and get you some infantry in there. Might as well support you. Ooh, there's a lot of bad guys coming in, playa.
Bloody murder. Corsairs.
Here we go.
Nagorothi.
We are going to destroy that blob. Why is your leadership so low?
Immediately. Massacre them.
Get your charge bonus off. And start charging stuff down. Get in there. And we do have some magic. We have Pendulum, which could be pretty good here. I don't have an Overcast. I don't think it matters. Yeah, that does some damage. That's for sure. Back to your... Oh, definitely back to Golden Knights out of that. Fire in. They're both doing fine for now. You start running down. Oh my god, you're getting murdered. Yeah, they don't do well in sustained combat. I'm going to have to be careful with them or I'm going to lose them. I'm going to get my master out of there for now.
Glorious destruction.
You are going to go in for the archers.
Merciless warrior.
Wow, they're getting murdered. Why are they getting murdered?
Going.
Nah, I see it. I see what I want to hit. Oh, that's going to be so juicy. Keep running. Keep backing up. We're going to keep you in your own control group. Still nowhere near needing to unleash Tz'arkan. And in fact, what I probably could do is start killing the Goblin Great Shaman. Yeah, they're just mass routing. On the right side, though, things are looking a little bit more dire. We want to start shooting into those. Sneaky Stabbers. Nasty Skulkers are a problem. Let's blast that into oblivion. We are going to lose plenty of Black Ark Corsairs this battle, that is for sure.
Darkblade.
Just punted that guy. Pop that. He's got regen. Another one. Another one, like DJ Khaled. Alright, fire. You guys can charge in for sure. Nice. She is up to only 80 kills. Oh, Medusa, run! And my Harpies. Wait, Medusa's fine. Not my Harpies. Let's back you up. How's my master doing? Yeah, kill the Lord. We are getting swarmed, my guy. Start backing up. We're gonna lose like all of our infantry here. I might. Can they even kill Malus? Get the Deuce out of there. Keep the important units all in one control group so I don't end up losing them.
Marching! Darkblade! I will kill!
Wow, we're just getting absolutely swarmed. Our Black Ark Corsairs were really not quite as impressive as I wanted them to be.
Adepts! Advancing!
Where are the Lords at?
Moving! Death!
Alright, let's just regroup. Let's regroup. The wah, that initial wah was very painful. Don't want to use that yet.
Master Druki! Advancing!
We need to kill the Lords.
Back!
Ow! Wow, they really beat me up in that initial engagement.
I go!
The Tz'arkan, I think we are actually going to need you this battle, my dude.
Immediately! Master Druki!
Yeah, kill him.
Immediately!
And Dusa, you've still got plenty of ammunition left, so it's time for you to start killing some stuff. As long as we don't lose any of our important units, I'm fine with this. But it is hurting, there's no question about it. I am so glad I got that regen item for Malus. I'd probably be in big trouble right now if I didn't have it. Well, I think this is shaping up okay. I haven't killed the war boss, I don't think. I thought I only killed the Great Goblin Shaman.
We are ready.
Let's run down all of these units because they're gonna come right back and we're not gonna have much of an army after this battle anyway.
With haste.
You get back. You keep firing in. Malus, keep doing what you're doing, my guy.
Lord of the Hag.
Yeah, pop that.
Immediately. Make
And you get in on the archers.
battle calls.
Druki, forward! Sorceress of Grun! Die!
Yeah, you can charge in. Get on top of those orc arrow boys. Shoot at them. Man, Malus is such a beast. He is such a beast. I might not even need to end up unleashing Tz'arkan here. I probably will. But I want it to be at a point where I'm completely surrounded so I can get the most value out of them. And everything just keeps running anytime they get near. What is this over here? Okay, just routing unit. Get out of there.
Onward, as you say. Moving out.
Murder awaits!
Merciless warriors.
Sorceress of Grun! Ready!
Dark
Okay.
Blade.
Am I at the regen cap yet? Nope, he's still got plenty left.
Two. Blighted one.
Keep my master back. Wow, that was painful. And we're not done yet. Unfortunately.
Sister of the Dark Convent!
How's my winds of magic looking? Pretty good. Let's blast this in.
Dark
And then
Blade.
I think we can unleash Tz'arkan
Carnage.
once that's done with.
No fear. Wage war. Blood for Cain. Dark sharks.
Move you guys further back. I do not want you to rampage. I'm just gonna keep you guys back now.
I'll play. I will kill.
Alright, here we go. I think it's about to be time. Let's do it.
Immediately.
Give me my health back! Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, you are. You are Tz'arkan indeed, my friend.
Them bleed.
And you are a beast.
Chariots!
What's Medusa doing? And oh, that's where the war boss is. Once he's dead, this is over. Should probably just have Malus come kill him.
No quarter. Dark sharks.
Fire into the orc boys.
Pull back.
Okay. Well, we lost a lot of Black Orc Corsairs there. Surprising amount. I'm hoping that most of them will be able to come back. I'm sure we lost some units permanently. But that was pretty fun. Wow, we lost so many troops that battle. Oh, Tz'arkan and Malus got over 200 kills easy. Let's watch this. I'm gonna move this right into the middle of the formation and pop Bloodstorm. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you, Tz'arkan. Appreciate it. Okay, that's what I was hoping to see. We only actually lost one full unit, and we killed off quite a few of theirs. Unfortunately, they're in their territory, and I'm not. And right now, we have 0 casualty replenishment. Getting Tz'arkan was definitely the right call before that battle. I think I could have won it without it, but it would have been an even closer thing. And we will get some replenishment here, and a lot of slaves. But they're gonna get a bunch of replenishment at the end of that turn, so
Legendary.
we'll see.
Dark Blade.
I think we can just end up moving on Haunted Forest immediately
No time.
and snipe that out.
No time.
And we can get this too, which I will do.
There is little left of me.
So do we kill off that army right now, or do we just take the settlement and get replenishment back?
I'd rather eat a squeak.
I'm scared if we move on this army, they'll just force march into this, and the next battle will be... it wouldn't really matter, does it?
Must Stay in control.
Let's just get replenishment.
Death upon you.
We're probably gonna lose a unit in this auto-resolve.
For the hag. Claimed for the hag.
Okay. So now we have to imbibe our elixir because we will not be able to replenish until we do. Alright. That's how you use Tz'arkan, essentially. Not bad. Now, Pig Barter probably going to end up falling because of that decision. But just to start getting our troops replenished again, I think that was probably worth it. And then we'll be able to recapture that soon. Okay. In Haunted Forest, I do not need you. I'll keep you. And then get rid of you in the main settlement. And I have been running into a very annoying bug. And I'm not sure how ubiquitous this bug will be, but there's a thing where I can't move my black arcs. And it happens consistently after end turn times. They don't get their movement points refreshed. And I don't know why. Like, I can't change. I haven't moved it this turn at all whatsoever. And it just won't let me move it. And that's happened a couple times. A couple times where I know for sure I hit end turn and I had not moved it on that turn. So I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm sure some of you guys have run into that bug before. Not my favorite thing in the world. We should probably upgrade that, but I want to hold on to some money because if we get up to the Sea Dragon's Teeth, Great Landing, costs 8,000 gold to make, but it'll bump up our income a turn by 400 and give us a ton of trade resources too and public order. So saving up for that, not a bad idea. Malus. Let me take a look at your skill tree, my dude. Now, some of you were wondering about the Warp Sword of Cain. These are its effects. Replenishment, when he's in melee, which I think will stack with my regeneration, which is crazy good. I got incredibly lucky with that item drop so early in my playthrough. Weapon strength 15%, plus 10 melee attack. I mean, these are all things that he certainly likes to have. We will do that as soon as we possibly can. I believe you fight Kolek in the Chaos Wastes through a portal, which is pretty similar to what happens in the lore. You fight a Dragon Ogre, or Malus Darkblade fights a Dragon Ogre in, I believe, the novel Warp Sword to gain control of it. So, yeah, we'll fight that quest battle as soon as we can, but right now we have to create a Scourge Runner Chariot to unlock the next part of the quest. For now, I'm thinking about getting Shades pretty soon here, boys. Might want to start buffing up our Shades. But what else is there that would be really good? Eternal Hatred. We unlock that at rank 15. So yeah, I think we'll start buffing up our Shades. Yeah, I must say, I'm a little disappointed with Malus's skill tree, his unique part of the skill tree. None of this really makes me excited. Because you don't want to be popping these abilities that often, anyway, because they deal damage to you. They're great abilities, but I don't know if the cooldown is, like, super incredible on them. And this will, yeah, it'll turn you into an absolute monster, but you don't want to unleash Tz'arkan that often anyway. I just hit the wrong, I hit the wrong one! God. It's fine. I don't know why. Yeah, it's so weird. It says charge bonus for Shades. I have Dark Shards in this army anyway. Whatever. Classic. Alright.
Commander.
And then we'll go training, because we got that to level 3 now. Perfect. We want to be able to overcast Penumbral Pendulum. That's what we'll do. Income from slaves and growth is always useful in these early stages of the campaign.
Cease your provocations.
And I want to see what the greenskins do. Back home, do we have any moves to make with Pardek? He can level up. I think we just recruit a couple troops. Hag Graef is... Ooh, that's what we want to do. For sure. Now, I'm a little confused why the Sea Dragon's Teeth is so much more expensive than what is clearly a better building with the mines in Hag Graef, but I'll take that.
Beast Commander.
Let's see. Oh, Clarkeron's under siege. Probably from Beastmen. Beastmen try to spawn here a lot. Why is the public order so bad? Corruption, slaves, taxes, huh? Okay. Well, we might need to get a public order building there at some point. Because we're going to be funneling all our slaves in here. Like I said, you can easily get Hag Graef up to like 4,000 gold a turn. So we're going to be funneling all the slaves in their direction. I've already done that. Right now, I think we are Obsidian Peaks. What's this? Okay. Yeah, we want to turn that off for Obsidian Peaks. And then funnel it towards these two settlements. And we'll keep that for pretty much the entirety of the first 50 so turns.
Reign secure.
See what we can do. See if we can wipe out Clarkeron here.
Lord of the wild things.
Okay, so we're a few turns later, and I will say that if there's one criticism of this part of the map, it's that it does feel a little desolate. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense. We're in the desolation of Nagash, essentially, and there it is. In all of its glory, Nagashizar. And I've not been to that settlement yet, but apparently what it says is Nagash resides within. Which, I mean, like, his actual body is there, and he's not just slumbering or completely dead. There are stirrings of dark magic, which is pretty effing cool. I'm of the mind that we're going to be getting Nagash in Game 3. I think it'd be crazy to not see him at some point. I think he's just too important of a character, too iconic. So I think we will see him. But you can build a building there that gives you crazy vampiric corruption in that area and gives you resistance to it. I think immunity, actually, to vampiric corruption in that area and a ton of money to boot. So I don't think we're going to be capturing it because it's, frankly, horrible for us. It's uninhabitable, but it wouldn't be a terrible idea just because it's pretty dope. So maybe we'll head that way at some point, but this is the desolation of Nagash. And we are one province away from moving on Thoric Ironbrow and Cazador Dragonslayer. And this is where I love playing with Mixu's Lord mods, because we can actually see all those characters that have not been added in an official capacity, but have still been fleshed out really well by the modding community. But it's early access, so mods don't work right now. We're going to move on Ashridge Mountain and begin a war with the dwarfs of Karak Azul. And Mount Greyhag, Ash Ridge, all this stuff is going to be mine to capture. Now, I will come back for Fortress of Vorag, but because there's no stack there, I'm thinking I should just move on it immediately. We do have a rebellion to contend with back home in Flayed Rock, and this is a Skaven rebel stack coming in, and I'm going to let them equalize the public order because it's been bad, and I didn't want to sit around for 15 turns trying to stabilize it. So we do have 2 public order buildings built. Hopefully, once this army has kind of made the public order better, and with the support from this Black Ark, we'll be able to defend it. If not, Malus might need to come back at some point, but for now, there's nothing to worry about in terms of enemy factions expanding down here. If they take that, I believe they'll just end up razing it to the ground. But I guess they could form like an Eshin stack and have that faction come back. I'm not sure. If they make Eshin come back, I will send Malus Darkblade that way and end up killing them. We can also go to level 4 in our Dark Citadel here, and that means we're getting pretty close, actually, to maxing out Dread Rock, which will be pretty nice. Now, for Pardek, back home in Hag Graef, we are making sure the public order is good there. We have taken Kragroth Deep as well, and we will move on Shock Track Mount. I've kind of been a little bit of the mind that I should build walls here. I like that growth building because it means we're going to get it to level 5 much quicker. Much quicker. It's like a 30% increase in our growth. The downside to that is that if I move away and some random ag hole comes in and takes my settlement, then I'm going to lose all the work I've done on it so far, and walls will pretty much ensure that doesn't happen. So, I don't know. I might leave this stack in here for just a few more turns and wait till we get to level 4, which we're pretty close to. I haven't made a decision on that yet. But what I think we're going to do now is move on Ash Ridge. So, evasion. Y'all. And now,
Stay away, Tz'arkan.
Now, I don't think this war is going to be too bad, but it is the Dawi. And that's actually one of the reasons why I'm moving on the dwarfs and why I want to head that way. I'm kind of scared of what will happen if we wait 80 or 100 turns and the dwarfs just forge the Kara's Anchor again, which they seem to do in every single campaign on the last patch. I've not seen the patch notes yet. I don't know what they are. I don't know if CA has addressed that. But there are certain factions on certain patches that seem to always snowball out of control, and dwarves were one of them on the last patch. So I'm going to head that way to hopefully nip that in the bud before it becomes a huge issue. But we're going to have to see what the Skaven do here, and we're going to have to see what the Dawi do. And they'll probably end up sending stacks my way. But Malus is in good shape to deal with them, and of course, Tz'arkan can chonk through a bunch of Dawi, no problem. Wow, that army got huge really fast. God dang. Yeah, I might not be able to defend Flayed Rock, even with the Black Arc there. The garrison is not particularly impressive. It's not horrible. The Dark Shards will help. But if they go full 20 stack before they attack, there's no way I defend it. It's not a particularly important settlement, but... Okay. Here we go.
It shall be made.
Oh, that was easy enough.
Paint the map.
I could sack it, but no. I think... nah, I'm going to capture Fortress of Warag too. Some of these I'll probably end up sacking. I love getting a bunch of slaves. But this seems like it's going to be
for greatness.
the staging point of my invasion of the World's Edge Mountain. So
Shut up, demon.
I think I need it. Alright. We have not actually recruited a shade building yet, so we're going to have to do that. I've not recruited any shades either. Can we do that here? Yeah, I might do that here, because shades are going to be incredibly useful against the Dawi. And frankly, these Dread Spears have probably served their purpose. I don't know, 52 melee defense is pretty effing good. I don't know. Maybe I do want to hold on to them. Scourge Runner Chariot will actually not be amazing against the dwarfs. Which doesn't quite have enough armor piercing.
Proven in combat and loyalty.
I could go cold. Ooh, you know what? That's not a half bad idea. He'll lose all his bonus for Slorge, which makes me a little bit sad, but I mean, I can switch back and forth, right? Is it better to get one of these for now? Word of Cain. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting Dawi. I think that makes sense. The one downside to that is that it means that him and the Master can't goon up together.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
But he'll be a lot better in isolation now. Get a lot more kills for me, which is good. Okay, so that's leveling up. Public order is stabilizing, but that means we're probably going to end up losing the settlement. Oh yeah, let's see, what's this? Be at war with the ag hole. Bunch of ag holes, dude. Well, I can do that for 5,600 gold. It's not like I can't defend any of these settlements. Now that might be a good idea to just get some more slaves.
High Beastmaster.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll help out. We'll help out Malekith here. Let's declare war on the ag holes.
Your will. A
love
timely
that.
arrival. My
Love that.
warhounds haven't
All
eaten
right.
in days.
Yeah, they're probably gonna declare war on us soon anyway. Wait, are they not? They are, okay. Alright. So that does mean our possession goes up, but it gave us 5,600, which is pretty strong.
Lord of the Wild
What's your stack looking like?
Critters, submit.
We'll see what they do. I don't see a point moving out of the settlement yet.
Shut up, demon.
And we'll move on Mount Greyhag next turn. We do have to upgrade our Black Arc growth. And then we'll probably start buffing up the Cold One Knights because we'll be unlocking them soon. And that income from iron mines and gold mines is going to be so tasty. Now, back in Flayed Rock, they finally decided to actually come forward and attack. And we've got walls, and we've got Black Arc in support. I don't know if this is winnable, but we can hurt them. And hey, it'd be great if we could defend the settlement. Should be a fun battle nonetheless.